combos, even Joker and Game & Watch, everyone has their own way to extend a string and push your own advantage state. It's all about how you can bail your partner out in a safe way. You have Steve, you have a decent destroy to break it out, but Game & Watch, you have that back air, and that is something that is very tough for both of these characters to contest.
Yeah, very scary. Well, we are going to see the Steve from Fallen. Not a surprise. Usually starts out that way. So we'll see how he comes out here. But going to start with we got the blue team with Dark Wizzy and Maister, and red team with Omega and Fallen right here. Of course, right to the mining for Fallen. What else is he going to do? I mean,
you do want to try and build up resources because doubles is so hectic in nature. You want to try and at least find some way.
Oh my gosh, already losing the stock.
Wow, to the Anvil, no less.
20 seconds in.
Yeah, I mean, no less, he's losing his stock to the Anvil. Yeah, Dark Wizzy is just abusing the walls that Fallen is setting up. And this is exactly what we were talking about. We see now Wizzy and Maister, again, similar to last game, trying to build, take 2 1v1s, and just try and force Fallen and Omega to split up.
Well, I mean, I think like I was saying earlier, I mean, Omega has, or excuse me, Fallen has really been trying to just mine resources here, so that occupies his time away from his teammate. So blue team has been doing a great job of just attacking Omega, getting a lot of percent on him. He's already at 105 on his second stock. Obviously, you know, Fallen not taking much, but it's basically giving Omega the 2v1, which at this level, I don't know if that's the move.
No, you definitely don't want to give them a 2v1, let alone when you're on the other side of the wall just trying to ensure your own safety. You do have to make sure you're looking out for Omega's welfare because he is frontlining and just taking so much abuse from Maister and Wizzy.
Yeah, even then trying to come in and help protect his teammate. Omega going to get hit by Wizzy, going to send him off stage here. The footstool, not going to kill though.
Yeah, I mean, you see how they're basically pressuring him. Again, Wizzy taking out another stock. So now it's 1 stock on Omega and Fallen's at an unhealthy 121 against these players. While you have a relative 6 from Wizzy and Maister. This is not a position you want to be in for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, shoutouts to Wizzy though. I mean, he is doing really well in the 2v1 when he has opportunities, getting hits here and there. Maister gonna lose his first stock though, but Wizzy's still holding on to all 3, baby.
Yeah, I like how Wizzy is kind of threatening in the air with his jumps, fading in, fading out, using Mario's some good airspeed to try and get away from the 2 of them, but waiting for both either Faller or Omega to swing and finally punishing them with one of the harder hitting options.
Again, so controlling center stage, Wizzy all there, gonna take the stock. Red team only has 3 to Blue's 5.
I mean, taking out the stock with the up air is, I don't know if that was if it was a percent or a DI issue, but Wizzy unfortunately going to lose the stock there, and now Fallen, again, just abandoning Omega and putting him in the 2v1 against both these players. I think you have to abandon that strategy.
Yeah, I think it's not going to work out. Obviously, you're going to Arsene here, but you know, is it going to be too late? Omega's at 124 in his last stock. He might get an extra stock, you know, if he dies before Fallen, but even then, that's going to be a big deficit here.
Yeah, it's a huge deficit. Arsene is ticking away, and now he loses the stock and immediately takes it away from Fallen, and now Fallen is out of the game.
Yeah, almost immediately. The aggression from Wizzy is doing great. You know, Maister really doing a good job of this, you know, extra hits here. Look at these combos. They're not going to stop. Arsene's already out. Oh my gosh, what's he going to do here?
Look at how both Wizzy and Maister are respecting each other's combos. They know what is a guaranteed combo from the other player, and they're just staying out of that range. If you try to air dodge out, they're immediately looking to punish that option and respecting each other's space that they demand.
Whew. Yeah, covering the stage from both these guys. Obviously, PS2 a pretty comfortable pick for Omega generally, but I mean, these guys are covering this platform so well. I don't know if it's the one to go back to.
No, I don't think you want to go back to
oh, look at this.
Oh, it feels so oppressive when you have the chef, you have the fireballs coming out, and the back throw will seal it out for Dark Wizzy. You know, we've seen the Steve, and I think mining, while you do need resources, like we mentioned, you do have to accrue your own resources. You have to make sure you're building time to get ahead. I don't know if that's a viable strategy right now. You might have to fall back to the Mega Man. We know Fallen does have a deep pocket hero as well.
Yeah, I mean, time, especially in this matchup, is a hot commodity. I mean, Wizzy's going to get a lot of damage on you very quickly. Maister's going to be there to protect him, to also do a lot of damage. I mean, the option coverage between these two is really great. So, like you said, he might not have time to find... He might not find time to mine. A harder phrase to say than you might expect. But yeah, I think I would like to see a switch. It doesn't look like he's going to do that, so this might be more of what we saw game 1 and game 2 here. But
you know, I'm fine with this, with staying on Alex. It's Fallen's comfort character, but you have to abandon letting Omega fight the 2v1 and sticking to the same strategy. I don't know how Fallen's going to get out when you have two players, like we said, spacing around each other's aerials and respecting the combo pressure. And whoa, Omega just getting trapped by Fallen and pressured by Maister. It's not a place you want to be in, big play.
Yeah, and this is a, obviously similar stage. I don't think it's even going to be that much more helpful. You'd think if Fallen, oh my, he loses the stock there again. I mean, if Fallen wanted to mine, why not pick an even bigger stage? I mean, maybe they banned him, but I mean, this strategy is not really working out for Red Team so far.
Yeah, and Maister still at very low percent, sitting at 23. Wizzy definitely taking the front line and more of a bruiser role for the two of them, and Maister finally going in and closing out the stocks. But Fallen has to take a more active role, like you said, in this. We've seen him kind of just staying in the corner, being more content to throw out mine cards, maybe just try and throw out an aerial to contest, and basically leaving Omega to fend for himself. Arsene has almost been a null factor throughout the course of these games.
Yeah, I mean, blue team's doing so much damage so quickly to Omega that, like, he's getting Arsene really early, right? But, like, then he's almost going to be killed before he can even use it.
Yeah, to your point, you almost get it. You lose it just as fast as you get it. There's no balance to that.
Yeah.
So Fallen still playing very safe, using the shield, losing the stock, and now Omega at 100, and Wizzy more than comfortable to send him off stage. And now you can see he's basically turning heel, trying to basically bully Fallen into situations and push him into Maister. They almost have gone to the strategy of now killing him again with the anvil, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, Fallen has been doing really good. Obviously, right when he made Diamond last stock, he lost his stock, so he's a bit behind on materials. I think he's trying to put a little bit too much pressure on Fallen to make his comebacks late in the game, and that's where we see those team kills like that with the anvil right there.
Yeah, and look, we see Arsene already out at the 30% marker, but doesn't matter if you already have Wizzy trying to shark for an ending to give you.
Okay, well, there's a first stock from blue team. Only took like 2 minutes, right? What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, you finally get that first stock. You're able to close it out, but Wizzy sitting at 163. It's very uncommon to see someone sitting at that high of a, well, as I say that, versus Fallen or Omega. But 4 stocks to 3, and it looks like it's about to open up into an even bigger and more commanding lead, big play.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking really rough for Red Team right now. Obviously, 3 stocks to 4, so not impossible to come back, but very fresh stocks from blue team right now. I mean, 14 to 42. As I said this, they haven't gotten hit. They're just doing damage to Red Team. It looks very scary. I don't know what they can do here. I don't like the Steve pick from Fallen, but he's got to live with it now. So let's see what we can do to make a comeback.
Yeah, maybe there's a way you can come back to it by maybe building a wall and giving Omega a buffer at such a high percent. And
oh my gosh,
Wizzy coming right out.
And he's dead?
No! Wow. Same thing we saw in game 1. Take the stock, lose it right away, and now you have to play the 2v1 you've been playing all game versus Wizzy and Maister.
Yeah, so here we go. I mean, Omega's a very good player, but can he take 4 stocks when it's just him? I don't know. And he's gamped. Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately losing the stock to that flood. Good job by Wizzy and Maister just, asserting their strategy throughout the entire time. They realized early Fallen was going to mine. Fallen was going to commit to building the wall. So they immediately started pushing Omega into that wall, getting the jab combos, resetting off continuously. And like we said, it just snowballed out of control in game 1. And we saw the same thing even going to a smaller stage. And unfortunately, they paid for it dearly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the the mentality in doubles sometimes. Hey, do we go for the 2v1 here? Do we try and fight 1v1 sort of against each other? And Dark Wizzy and Maister, I mean, really solid combos of each other, getting a lot of damage on Omega so quickly. Fallen was unable to do much when he was down that much.